of pedigree from running. But certainly, President Jonathan is one of the candidates we are thinking if he joins us and comes and opens his mind to run. And even other people like Governor Obi, because if he decides to come to a better platform where there is no incumbrances, he will be given the opportunity too. There are others.
Are you courting him? Are you courting Obi?
No, we are. Yes, we are. But certainly, he has not. That's President Jonathan. He's not the only person.
No, I'm talking about Peter Obi now. Peter Obi, are you talking
Have you not seen him have you not seen him in both several times? Have you not seen him with me? He's my brother, my friend, and of course he's one of the most celebrated politicians too. And of course, if you see him within the coalition or no coalition, definitely we are not sleeping. Only that we don't make noise. There are so many politicians.
Just listening to the governor of Bauchi and what he said concerning this 2027 election that is coming. He said that the reason why PDP lost 2023 election is because they failed to zoom the ticket to the South. You understand? That's why they lose that election. You understand? For me, the man said the truth, and the fact that one. You understand? So I also said that PDP are considering Peter Obi and Jonathan to run for the ticket, 2027 ticket. Well, I know my thought too much. Make no watch. I'm not listening to it. My talk. Please start watch the video. Also drop your thoughts on the comment section. And follow me for more updates on Official Boy.
I understand that it was at the governor's caucus meeting, the governor's forum meeting, that the idea of zoning to the South first emerged from. It was the idea of the governors, isn't it?
It was the ideas of the governors because we have always been networking, we have been meeting, but even from the meetings we have been having in terms of peer review mechanism, we came from Zamfara, and from Zamfara we discussed extensively the state of the nation and the need to close rank and to do things without, so that we, as a opposition, will not give opportunity. With the main party, with the shenanigans and the open style of leadership of the current administration where they don't really accommodate opposition, we will not even give them the opportunity to rout us. So the better we come together and pick somebody within ourselves or outside that will do it. So he is under the notice that if he's not the one, definitely he will give the way. And he has been very remarkable in terms of teamwork that we have established as governors, the small number that we are. And you can see most of us are on the same page.
The Zamfara agenda, which now culminated into the ratification of the NEC meeting. The Southern, and that's the first time in the history of the PDP, that the party will microzone the presidential ticket. And you look at it, Governor Mohammed, there are those who, and that has thrown up a few names. For example, former President Goodluck Jonathan. And there are those who are warning your party that if you dare that or if you try it, you are putting and pushing yourself in a very tough legal constitutional conundrum. Is your party actively thinking of bringing back Goodluck Jonathan, considering the Section 1373 of the Constitution and the amendment to the Constitution as signed into law by President Muhammad Buhari? Maybe a lot of people are not aware of that alteration to the Constitution.
Yes, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a politician. And I know that we are looking for people with pedigree, people that are loved. President Jonathan had been blackmailed by all these parsimonies, those information that he was this and that, and at the end of the day today, he is the most celebrated politician today. And of course, in Nigeria, having seen that at least during his time, most of the issues that have to do with improvement of the quality of life of Nigerians have been very good and excellent compared to what is today. And of course, all those issues that he was accused of, they were mere just political blackmail. And of course, even at that time, he was going for what is presumed to be third term, because he would have been sworn in thrice if he had won. And so the court gave judgment on that issue that he has been clear to run, and clearly he ran and lost. And so whatever amendment that is coming thereafter, to me as a layman and a politician, it will not have retrospective effects, because the law is not an us. People should not think that laws are just provided to shut somebody from exercising his or her universal suffrage, especially when there is an existing judgment on that issue. But this should be left to the court. I don't think the political opportunists on the other side should use this to stop somebody who is better in terms of candidacy, in terms of pedigree from running. But certainly, President Jonathan is one of the candidates we are thinking if he joins us and comes and opens his mind to run. And even other people like Governor Obi, because if he decides to come to a better platform where there is no incumbrances, he will be given the opportunity too. There are others.
Are you courting him? Are you courting Obi?
Am I what?
Are you governors of the PDP courting him? Are you asking him to come? Are you talking to him actively? Is that conversation active?
No, we are. Yes, we are. But certainly he has not. That's President Jonathan. He's not the only person.
No, I'm talking about Peter Obi now. Peter Obi, are you talking
Have you not seen him have you not seen him in both several times? Have you not seen him with me? He's my brother, my friend, and of course he's one of the most celebrated politicians too. And of course, if you see him within the coalition or no coalition, definitely we are not sleeping. Only that we don't make noise. There are so many politicians. I even had a session with Governor Amechi. I have not been sleeping. I have to make sure I create a closing of rank drive. For people to come and have.
So there's a possibility of Amechi returning to the PDP?
Well, he is free to if he wants to come back.
But when you spoke, Governor, to Peter Obi, did he agree to return to PDP?
These are some of the decisions that are left to Peter Obi, not to me. But I have discussed with him, and I told him the PDP is open to all those celebrated politicians who can come and add value to our presidential drive or ambition in 2027. Definitely, I spoke to all of them. So many people that I will not even mention here, but I've just mentioned the key people that I have spoken on behalf of the governors and myself that they should go. I've spoken to President Jonathan. I was the first person to say that if he runs, I will not run. Maybe he's one of the reasons why I said we should just go and sleep. Maybe it's Sheyi Makinde. So definitely, we have spoken to so many people. But Sheyi is even within us, and you have not heard him saying it is a matter of life and death for him to run. So we are free to look for people who will come and add value and present themselves if they so wish. I have spoken to them, and I confirm to you, I have spoken to those people and have given them the leverage to take a decision.
Governor Mohammed, just a quick one, right? Reports are indicates that the zoning decision has now split a lot of opinions and interest in some parts of the northern region of the country. As governor of the northern state and leader of the PDP governors, what bridge building process are you engaging with aggrieved northern caucuses or voices who believe that shutting out northerners in the PDP is going to be a big problem for your party in 2027?
No, this is a pigment of imagination. Yes, definitely there are even my supporters who didn't like the way I have given up. But they have to learn that this is a way of live and let live. We have to respect each other. And we want a time when Nigeria will mature to a level where only merit will determine who will become a president, not the issue of tribe or regionalism. But certainly, as you said, you are right, Sean, there are people within my camp that are saying, why should you do that? And I'm taking time to advise. You have not seen it cause any disruptions. Of course, it is something that's on the, in the public space. But I believe it is manageable. I have seen some few individuals from FCT talking about it. I have seen some few people from the Northwest and the numerous calls that I got. But why should you do this? You didn't consult us. I said, well, decisions should be taken if you say we are leaders. We are doing it in good faith. And because of the fidelity, the sincerity of it, people are bound to agree that we are doing it in good faith. And you know, the North is a region that is very politically sensitive. And they can easily know why we are doing this. And because of the trust that we have between us as emerging leaders and those people. And they know that at least we have contributed so much to coming. We're able to back out. Definitely, we mean well.
Yeah, quick one. We need to go on our first break. With this zoning arrangement, is your party thinking that the candidate of the party in PDP, should it win the election, will only serve one term? Is that the arrangement?
No. We are going to determine this later when the caucus of the party discuss. But there's some of the calculations. All these issues, I think, Shehu, we should begin to put them aside. At what point would you say, Shehu, that President Tinubu benefited you personally as a Yoruba man? At what point would I say President Buhari of good memory benefited me as a person from the North? We should begin to de-emphasize all these issues. What is absent in Nigeria is good governance. Somebody that will come and take us on this collective journey that we can transcend all these challenges of insecurity, good governance, and management of the economy. Somebody that will come with the right knowledge, with justice and equity. But certainly we are going to discuss this because there are all those issues that must be put to rest, and people should be allowed to avoid their opinion. To me, it does not matter. It will get a good person. If it is good luck, Jonathan, definitely he is not going to run for second term. If it is Sheyi or Obi, to me, they have all the right to run. But if they agree in order, the way I have considered, to consider they are going to run for one term, that would be excellent. That will make the people, the doubting Thomases, or those who believe in the regional hegemony or regional time prem, to be reassured and to give in. But certainly it is something that's going to be within our collective decision at the caucus.
All right, give me a moment, Governor Bala Mohammed. We'll go on a break, but when we come back, a few more questions for you in relation to the internal politics of your party, the state of the nation, and the way forward. But after our conversation with Senator Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, the chair of the PDP Governors Forum, I will also be speaking on a very big question here, the leadership question in Nigeria. Linus Okore will be joining me afterwards. He's a leadership consultant. How can Nigeria get it right in terms of leadership? Join us again. Thanks so much, everyone, for staying with us. Senator Bala Mohammed is the governor of Bauchi State and the chair of the PDP Governors Forum. Thanks so much, Your Excellency, for your time tonight on the program.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean.
So I was going to also ask you, in the light of what is going on, and for me, your party has faced a lot of internal wrangling. And when we wonder, you on one hand is the leader of the party because now you lost Vice President Atiku Abubakar. He's dumped your party. There hasn't been an active participation of Goodluck Jonathan, former president. Namadi Sambo has dumped your party. So it gave you a lot of burden to become an unwritten leader in the face of the PDP. Because Mr. Umar Damagum has also received a lot of criticism. But on the other hand, he's Mr. Yensam Wike, whom a lot of people think maybe you guys are not really cool like that. Have you resolved your differences? Or how do you hope that you want to work together? Because Mr. Wike says he's still a member of the PDP.
Yes, membership of the party is at the discretion of the member, and of course, maybe the level of participation of the member will be determined by the activities he does, his loyalty, his discipline, and his contribution. You don't expect a former president to be an active member because he has become a statesman, unless he wants to come back to active politics. Normally, when they become former president, they go back to and become fathers of the nation, and that's what President Goodluck is. And for the vice president, Namadi Sambo, he's still an active member of the party because he has denounced the fact that he has left, and he's also a father of the party. As for His Excellency, the Vice President Atiku Abubakar, he has the discretion to leave, and some of those leadership problems was